champion, Luke Simcox of Central Mountain, taking the top of the stand.
£145 state AAA final marquee matchup of the night. We have Matt Church, he's a senior, 35-2 on the year. Got a little stoppage here for an eye poke. Collin Guy, the sophomore from Quakertown, 48-0, undefeated. It's gonna be a good one.
Collin Guy, 93-7 in his career, a fourth place finisher last year. Really had a monumental tournament at Escape the Rock, ran off 3 top 15 wins in a row, beat Sam Cartel of Western Reserve, also beat Julian George of Christian Brothers Academy in the championship final. Mac Church, 151-12, two-time PIAA state champion. He was third, first, and first. And Church is going to get called for hands to the face.
And you know what? I think that's warranted. I mean, he took his hand right into the face-eye area of Guy and just pushed off of it. We saw the hands to the face in the first 10 seconds of the match, but that was definitely blatant. So referee stepping right in, saying you can't do that. So Guy is on the board first with the penalty point, but now it's Church on the legs. Guy really tough to score on. You're going to see some high-level defense in this match.
This is the situation I've been waiting for. Church, that's his leg shot, head inside single. This is Guy's wheelhouse. He's very difficult to score on. Strength for strength. Who's going to win that matchup?
It's interesting that front headlock situation that Church has. Doesn't have the arm, and he's got that right arm wrapped around the throat. Well,
he likes to go football grip, and then he's going to transition right off to his dresser dump whenever he takes the hand from the back of the head to the tricep.
Quakertown coaches are still telling that ref Church is still getting on the face. They want him to stay out of that area, obviously. It's a really good setup, though, when you can jam a guy in the eyes and get to the legs. So short time to go in the period. The only score is from the penalty point for the hands to the face. So Collin Guy gives his coaches a thumbs up. He's ready to go here in the second. Choice for Guy. Defers. Mac. Church gets set up underneath. Church has been a fun guy to watch wrestle through his career. Definitely going to miss watching him here in Hershey. Came on the scene in a big way as a freshman down at 106.
And talking to Kyle Sheftick, that was a big point of emphasis. Mac Church gets away from everybody, says where he struggles very rarely is with leg riders. He was afraid that Collin Guy was going to be one that caused some problems. This quick escape for Church, positive for the Waynesburg camp.
As I mentioned, you see that a lot out of guys. Church starting his career at 106, ends up here at 145 as a senior. So stoppage there. Church must have signaled injury time to the official. Not sure exactly the timing on that, but the crowd doesn't like it. I've never seen a guy take an injury time where the crowd actually does like it. So a lot of boo birds here in the Giant Center anytime you got that whirly bird finger going for the injury time. But that definitely looked like a potential scoring situation for Guy.
Talk about a bad time to pull the brackets up to give you Mac Church's path to this championship final. But I was doing it. It was a fall by over Dalton Monger of Pottsville in 244, a technical fall over Aiden Swan of Cocalico, and a 6-0 decision over Asher Cunningham. I'm going to get a look at this on the replay.
Yeah, so we'll get back to live action here. 1:11 to go in the period. So unfortunately for Guy, not able to score in that last little flurry. He's got to try to find a way to get to the legs again of Church.
Collin Guy on the way here. 5-1 over Charlie Scanlon in the opening round.
Ooh, Church on the leg. Tries to step over, and again, Guy, excellent defense.
And Church is complaining that he wants a scissor call. It's a draping scissor when he's touching there. I don't think you should make that call. And if you want to watch the final against Julian George of Escape the Rock, Guy puts on a clinic. He ended up coming out of 2 scrambles there that I was left wondering how, and that is my wheelhouse as far as technique and understanding positions. And I saw it and I was like, I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch that several times to figure out what happened and how Collin Guy scored that takedown.
20 seconds to go here in the second period.
Finishing out Guy's path, an 11-2 major decision over Nico Tatti of West Allegheny, and then a 5-3 decision over last year's runner-up, Matt Repos. Church beat Repos in last year's final.
Mentioning how impressed been with Church's career here at the Giant Center. Big 3rd place finish his freshman year, 2020, and just a crazy bracket at 106.
And you saw some hesitation with Guy. He lost to Sam Cartel at Super 32. He beat him at Escape the Rock, and it was a situation where he said he got turned at Super 32, and it looked like he was a little reluctant, and Matt Church is pretty good on top with a cross wrist. He goes down and gets away.
I mean, it was a deserved penalty point, but that penalty point is huge because if the score is 1-0, there's Guy. I think Church is going to work a little bit harder on top, but Church, knowing the situation, just kind of let Guy free. Got Church on the legs and Guy defending once again. Church stands up. It's going to be potentially dangerous.
He switched off to the other leg, which has kind of put Church in a bad position. But if you stick on the same leg that you attacked to begin with, you need to drop him trapped arm side down. Then you can use your top hand to isolate the bottom ankle to step over.
So Church has been able to get to the legs. And there it is again for Church. And he's going to be on recovery time. He gets 2 minutes if he wants it on recovery time.
That's the wrong signal there. Do you get recovery time on a technical violation?
Anytime there's an illegal move hit, you're going to get recovery time.
So he went finger up rather than finger down.
Right. So finger down is recovery time, and that doesn't count against Guy. Remember in high school, second injury time, opponent gets choice, but that doesn't count towards this at all as he gets some time to kind of collect himself.
And, oh, thumb right in the eye there on the replay.
So Church, I mean, that's something you got to clean up. At the high school level, you're not going to, every referee's not going to see that. Obviously, this guy's all over it tonight, but not every referee's going to see it. College level, you're going to get called for that, especially at the Division I level where he's heading at Virginia Tech. Officials are going to be looking for that kind of stuff. So got to make that adjustment. Get his hands out of the face as Guy up 3-1 now. Church tries to throw by. Guy grabbed the leg for a second. Out of bounds. 44 seconds to go in the period. I mean, you hate to see a match kind of decided on penalty points, but I believe they've been warranted so far.
There's Mac Church looking for his dresser dump. Definitely one of his go-to, that knee pop, trying to cartwheel over. You cannot jump over at the high school level.
And Church grabs on the singlet. So that's another penalty point for Guy. So it's actually going to be 6-1, I believe is the correct score.
1-1-2.
And there's
the third penalty is 2 points.
Oh, you're right. Yep. So there's the win for Collin Guy. Very unconventional, but well-deserved. Collin Guy from Quakertown, sophomore state champ, undefeated on the year, takes care of business. And Collin Guy just showing that high-level defense. There's some offense from Collin Guy. Gets the lat drop on the coach. So Collin Guy gets it done.
Saw a big contingent of Quakertown down above the bullpen. They're greeting Guy as he makes the jog off the giant center floor.
So we'll see some highlights. So there's the escape for Guy. Probably see an eye poke here. Yep, there's the thumb to the eyeball. I think that was the second one on Church. And then here the jump over. And there's the singlet grab for the third. And the biggest highlight, the old lateral drop on the coach. So we'll be back here shortly with medals at 139 pounds.